honor. Roll
Yeah.
the 22 to hit and 5 for damage.
All right.
Then
First swing carves off another chunk, and the second swing hits as well. So you follow up with another strike from your dagger, and
Alrighty.
yeah.
That's a 2.
Yeah, you deal the exact hit point amount that you needed to kill that doll. So tell us how you do it.
I'm gonna lop its head off again.
All right, yeah, you
Doesn't look like it's super well connected. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
You slice quickly with the dagger and just cleanly cut right at the base of the neck, and the head rolls across the floor, and the body falls limp once more to the ground.
Nice. Okay, that'll be my turn then.
All right. Then that'll bring us to the voodoo doll, which is going to split attacks between Duja and Ribbon. So rolling against Duja's AC first, which is 15. That was a natural 1, so it just swings at the air and looks really pathetic. Then rolling against Ribbon. That is a 13. So that's going to deal 4 hit points of damage. So it strikes Ribbon with its little beanbag fist, and Ribbon sort of collapses back into ink, and then the ink just sort of evaporates into the air.
Aww,
and as that happens, Nightshade, the ink bottle that you hold in your hand, just kind of refills magically with the ink as Ribbon returns to his vessel. And that will be the doll's turn, so it's going to heal again. And we go to base turn.
Alright. Alright. Well, first things first, I'm just gonna step out of here.
Fair enough.
And you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna run up on the horse, and we're just gonna shillelagh all that again.
Go for it.
Ooh, 10.
10 does not hit.
Alright. If I heal you, Duja, is it gonna heal the thing as well? It's already probably full HP, it keeps healing itself. I think I'm gonna ride it out. I'm sorry, I'm gonna ride this out. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna start whopping in a little bit.
Yeah,
Just scream if it gets too much. Scream if it's too much. And I'll be like, alright, now we have to heal. Alright, and you know, I'm gonna stay right here. This is my turn.
Very well. Then that brings us to the end of the turn order, in which this giant spectral rocking horse is going to stampede across the arena. And as it reaches the bookshelves, it disperses once more. And that brings us to Duja's turn.
All right. I am going to use the trusty bark splitter on the horsey again.
Very well.
Please. Oh my god, 10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
This is sad.
This is really, you guys were doing really good. You were getting some really high rolls at the beginning, and things have just kind of like collapsed in on themselves.
Okay. Da, 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 da. 14.
14 does hit. Your second strike slams right down on the back of that wooden rocking horse.
Hopefully high damage to make up for these low rolls. Let's see it. Oh no. 4 damage.
Well, I have good news for you. That rocking horse only had 3 hit points left.
Let's go! Yay!
So tell us what you do when you bring Bark Splitter down. How do you kill it?
Let's see. Duja was just very sad about missing it these last couple of times. She just kind of blindly starts swinging it out of anger, and luckily, it landed.
Yeah, you bring your axe down and just cut the rocking horse clean in half, and it falls down dead.
Yeah, get out of here.
So, is that the end of your turn, Duja?
Yes.
Very well. Nightshade, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. Ooh. I'm not 100% sure what I can do here. Because I'm guessing Duja's still connected with the voodoo.
Duja is indeed still connected.
Oh, I have. Oh, you know, we'll figure it out.
Oh.
Does your party have any other ideas? You can speak amongst yourselves.
All right, I have an idea. But it's all based on this. So, will Duja still take half the damage if she gets hurt through this?
Well, we don't know. We haven't hurt Duja yet.
Okay, so it's all based on that. Because if that way, we just have to do, like, melee damage. So then it's half for Duja, and we can keep Duja alive while fucking up the little ragdoll. That's my idea.
Does it have to be melee damage?
I don't think,
So, what
gets
Bay
half
means...
the-
Yeah, what Bay means is playing into the Barbarian's rage trait of bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing damage. Duja takes half damage on all those.
Oh, okay.
So that's what Bay means by melee damage. It's typically for melee weapons, but it would apply to like bow and arrows and too. It's those 3 damage types. Physical damage instead of magical damage is what Bay's talking about.
Okay, that makes sense now. I didn't I didn't know about the half damage thing, or at least didn't remember. I do have a crossbow I could try. Let me see, 80 feet. I've never tried this crossbow even once.
Now's the time.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll try my crossbow. Let's see if that hits.
All right, yeah, you load the crossbow and fire it.
20.
20 does hit. Bolt sails right in between Duja and Bay and lodges right in the chest of the voodoo doll. 11 damage. So the doll takes 11 damage. Just mark that down first, quick. And Duja takes 5 piercing damage. As you feel a bolt hit your own chest, Duja, but it's a little duller. It doesn't hurt quite as much.
Okay, not looking super hot, but I think I could take a couple more blows before it gets dangerous.
Okay. Oh goodness. All right.
I'm just gonna stay put then and end my turn.
Very well. That brings us to Irving.
Right. I am gonna head up here. Cast Healing Word on Duja really quick. 1 sec.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then I'm going to indirectly stab her.
All right. So Duja, you heal for 6 hit points. The doll does not heal.
Right. So 13 to hit.
13 does hit, yeah.
And 7 for damage.
All right. Yeah, you open up a little slash wound across the doll. So Duja, of course, you take half of that 7, rounding down. That's just 3.
All right.
That's my turn.
Very well. That'll bring us to the voodoo doll, which is going to just beanbag fists punch Irving twice. 15 on the first one, which will hit you. And then an 8 on the second one, which will miss you. So that will be a total of 5 bludgeoning. Irving. And then at the end of its turn, it'll just regain 5 hit points. And that'll pass the turn over to Bay.
Me then. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna heal up Duja. Cure wounds. And heal you for 13.
Very well.
Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna leave the switch. I'm going back to the table. Back on the table.
Very well.
And that would be me.
All right. Then that brings us to the end of the turn order. Upon which you see this rocking horse kind of crumble. The body parts left over just sort of crumble into dust. And now, this time...
Oh no.
Now this time there's 2. So more of them form, but we passed by the dead rocking horse and doll to Duja's turn. So Duja, it is now your turn.
All right. I think I will go up to these horses and try and fight them.
Just to clarify, they are ghostly horses that are like half submerged into the wall.
Oh, I see. Then I guess maybe I'll just...
They're the ghost forms of the 2 horses that you guys killed.
I'll move over here then. Here. And then I'll go ahead and attack the voodoo doll and myself at the same time.
Yeah, indeed, and yourself. Go for it. Roll your hit.
18 to hit.
That does hit. Roll your damage.
4 damage. Plus 2, so
yes, 6. And you're gonna take 3 yourself.
Okay, no biggie. And then my second attack.
Yeah, the doll is pretty badly torn up, but still standing, so roll again. 25 hits, roll your damage.
Good damage, please. 9 plus 2, 11 damage.
Alrighty. So. Just for starters, Duja, you take 5 hit points off of that. You take 5 damage. And that reduces the doll to 0 hit points. And you feel that same wound on yourself, Duja. So, it's time to make a very important charisma save.
Okay.
That's gonna be insufficient.
You want that inspiration?
As the doll collapses onto the ground with a gaping wound in its chest, you see that that tether that's floating across to your own chest, Duja, just sort of spark and glow brightly, and then you feel like a bolt of lightning just struck you directly in the chest. And Duja is also reduced to 0 hit points.
Oh, jeez.
Duja, you just collapse backward onto the ground.
Oh.
But with all the dolls dead, there's nothing to summon the horses, and so the AoEs disappear, and you're no longer in initiative order.
Just gonna. Hey, Duja. I heal. You're fine. Heal.
Yeah, you place your hand on Duja's head and channel healing magic through her. And Duja, you cough and splutter and wake up staring at the ceiling with your friends surrounding you.
What happened? Did we win?
High five. Oh, hell yeah, high five.
Oh, man.
You look cool as shit.
I didn't think it through.
You did not. Alright, well. Hello, small child. I hoped we helped.
Yeah, as the room falls silent with the dolls no longer dancing around, rattling wood against porcelain, you look back over towards the figure that was sort of cowering along the far wall. And instead of just sort of staring off into space, the small figure now no longer cowering kind of pulls itself to its feet and is actually looking directly at the four of you. No longer holding that doll because, of course, you killed it.
Hey there, little guy.
The little figure, she just kind of holds out her hands towards you. And as she does, you see that kind of spectral form of hers shimmer slightly, and then suddenly she's holding something in her hand. It looks like a tightly bound little scroll.
Oh.
She holds it out in front of her towards whoever would like to take it.
Here, I'll take that from you.
Yeah, you pluck the scroll from her hands, and as you do, the spectral form of the young girl vanishes from sight, leaving just a very corporeal scroll in your hands.
Goodbye. I guess let's see what was being handed out here.
Yeah, you pluck the seal off of the scroll and unfurl it to find arcane writing, and a arcane sigil etched into the paper. And Nightshade, as a spellcaster yourself, you're able to read it, and it is a scroll of Featherfall.
Okay, I'm sorry. What is it again?
It's a spell scroll, so a scroll that would allow you to cast the spell that's written on it one time. And it is a scroll of the spell Featherfall.
Featherfall. Okay, got it. And what does Featherfall do?
Brings me fear. That's what it does.
Oh. Okay.
Any of our spellcasters in the party, if they think that they might know what it does, can explain it. If you want to kind of do it in character rather than me explaining.
I'm sorry, I'm eating. Hold on.
So, Bay, if I threw you off a cliff and you hit the ground at the bottom of the cliff, that would be bad.
Uh-huh. But